Bobby, a 2-0 win to start your Durham Challenge Cup campaign here at Horden Community Welfare, so you must be relatively happy just to get through in the end.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be tough. They're in decent form in the league, sat second. We know from last year, because we played them a couple of times, know the manager, know what he's about, know their team, and they've done really well. Frustrated us first half. We weren't, that when you make a few changes, it's tough to get that momentum going, and lads trying to fit into positions they've not played for a number of weeks. But in the end, it's all about getting through. And second half, we were nice and solid and got a couple of goals. So yeah, pleased that we're in.
Did you find it frustrating, considering how strong a team you played, that we couldn't really find the rubber green in the first half?
Yeah, I think there were just too many misplaced passes, so we couldn't build any sustained pressure on them. And then when they had it, they give it back to us, and vice versa. So it was a bitty game first half. I think there was only a couple of chances either side, but I like this competition, and at half time we just had to mix it up a little bit, change it, and go back to what we do in league games, and play forward early and get the ball into our dangerous players earlier, so they've got space to work in. And with it, Ollie's got his penalty, and Muzzer's got another goal because he's in an area instead of coming into his own half and trying to get the ball. So pleased with second half.
Yeah, you just spoke about it there, but 2 changes at half time, including yourself. Going to a back 5, how do you think that changed the game?
Yeah, we just wanted to get players higher up the pitch and be better in possession, and obviously give us a bit more width with Joe and Gabe, and obviously give us a bit more space to get it forward earlier. And then obviously I thought Hendo worked his socks off from the minute he went out there tonight. I thought he was outstanding. And there were some good individual performances. It's just when you make that many changes, and even second half we've made 5 substitutes, it becomes a bit disjointed. But the main thing is that we're in the next round, because we've got aspirations to go as far as we can.
Yeah, and 3 new lads coming in, getting minutes, and Gabe got man of the match as well. So what are your opinion on those 3?
Yeah, Dan came in, he's not played a lot of football, 45 minutes, probably a tough game to chuck him into. And, he done all right. You can tell he's rusty. He needs just minutes, and we'll look to get him that. Harrow done well, but we just needed to change it up. And then obviously Gabe's been steady away, he's been with us since pre-season really. So he's had a decent game tonight. And I've just said there, the lads that came off, nothing to worry about. There's no reflection on personal performance. We just needed to change it up a little bit and get through, and that's what's happened.
Yeah, you briefly spoke about it last week, but this is the competition you've had success with before with children. So how important is this for you?
I love it. I've won it a few times as a player, as a manager at Shildon, and I think it's one of the best county cup competitions in the country. And for obviously to win it, it's prestigious in my opinion, and I think a lot of teams take it very seriously. So we will do that, and we'll get some tough games along the way, because these are a good side. I'd imagine they'll be in the first division next year. So you've got to you'd be playing a team that's only a division apart on paper for me. And so we've done well. Come here, good attitudes. Didn't go for us at times, but it's about just being professional, riding it out, and doing the job and getting through.
Yeah, and injury in the second half with Robbie being forced off early, but hopefully we are getting the stage now where we'll make a few more lads in the coming weeks back.
Possibly, and Aaron's going to be, I'm not sure, a few weeks. Robbie, I'm not sure, we're going to have to see. Wayne's just coming back properly. Grovesy's been tight. Reedy's been struggling with an injury. Ollie's gone on over in his ankle. Who else we got? Ran out about Mickey McEwen, long-term injury. Will, long-term injury. Ollie Walters, longish term. So we've probably got another team we could field there. So it's about the character of the dressing room and the group of players we've got. We'll all travel down on Saturday together, injury or not, and we'll be in it together to go and get 3 points.
You mentioned that game on Saturday up against Ossett. It was one apiece last year against Hebburn. They've obviously had a change in their managerial situation as well. So what are you expecting from that one?
Tough game. Very, very tough place to go. Not many teams go there and have a fair share of the game. They're a very difficult side to play against at home. It's going to be, we'll have to have a look what patched up side we can get out, but we're going to go there with confidence. We've lost one in the league, and we have to, do everything we can to come away from there with some point or 3.